And welcome back to Wisconsin Family, and we're so excited to be on location here at Courtesy Ford in Sauk City, and this is just a great showroom, and there's a lot of great vehicles in here, and we're excited now because we're going to be talking with Chris Cook, who is the sales manager here. Chris, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, or thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So why don't you give viewers a little bit of a background of just personally how you got involved with Courtesy Ford?
What brought you here?
Well, I was at the previous company here 2.5 years, and it's a local company, and I grew up in town here, and then Courtesy just came in July 13th and took over, and we're very excited to have him here in the community. So.
Okay, so you're a native local of the area.
Yep, absolutely.
Good for you.
Yep, moved away for a little while for college, and
Sure.
my wife lived in Madison for a while with each other, and just moved back to the area a year ago. So just so excited to work here and be involved in the community.
So a true face of Sauk
Yes.
City
That's right,
and
yeah.
now of Courtesy Ford.
That's right.
Well, good for you. That's great. So your title is sales manager.
Yep.
Talk to us a little bit about kind of what your role entails here, and then some of your favorite things about that.
So what my role really entails is, just, working with our sales team here and, just giving them the best, support I can for them and help them
Okay.
sell cars. So
You're the rock for the
that's right.
sales team.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then of course keeping track of our inventory and,
Okay.
and then continuing to train and help grow our employees and just be involved with the rest of the departments and working as a team here. So.
That's great. So you mentioned that you're kind of the, you manage the sales team and support them. How many folks are on the team?
Right now we have 2, and that's a great point to bring up because with the new Courtesy group here, where it's a new opportunity for everybody, and we're excited to grow and just hire more people, and the future
great.
looks bright.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I really like it because when you come in here, it's really nice because it's not so big that it's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it's
or
not
like,
an overwhelming, intimidating
It's not
place.
overwhelming
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
It feels very personable. It feels like the people are going to take care of you when they come here and things like that. So I think that's you guys got that on your side for
Right.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What obviously, you talked a little bit about growing with Courtesy Ford. What excites you the most about the opportunity to grow with Courtesy?
I mean, just from getting to know the new owners the last month, just their drive and ideas they have for us already, and we're just going to continue to grow with our hiring new people, and then soon enough we're going to have a new facility. So of course we want to keep it low pressure and just a great experience for our customers coming in. They want to be comfortable buying a car. Yeah.
No, and I think that's great, and I think that's what's fun sometimes about having somebody come in that's fresh. You've got kind of a fresh set of eyes on the current situation, and the sky's the limit when that happens, right?
Yeah.
You get some people that come in and have new ideas that you then get to incorporate and be a part of, and you're really part of your community, and folks that are coming in can kind of feel like they're a part of that growth with you.
Right.
I think that's nice. And talk to us a little bit about kind of community feel. You're local here from the area.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of folks that are working for Courtesy are here from Sauk City. And talk to us about community involvement. And do you have any plans for that?
I mean, it's all new, but we definitely, for example, this weekend we have a big festival, the Cow Chip Festival here in town. So
what is it called?
It's called the Cow Chip
The Cow
Festival.
Chip
Yeah, it's kind of
It's a Wisconsin thing.
It's a Wisconsin
Okay.
thing, and
All right,
and
yeah.
that's for another day, probably to go into that. But we have a parade on Saturday, so of course we're gonna have a couple cars in there, and just want to just keep spreading the word with the new group in town. So,
Interesting.
and then also any chance we get down the road, to help local charities and organizations, we would definitely want to be a part of that.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it is, whether it's the cow chip or what have you. At least it's not the cow tip.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
just checking.
So
great.
obviously you have an interest in, and obviously the owners too have an interest in being a part of the community and sort of developing a really strong reputation. What do you want? What do you see your store being known for? What would you like it to be known for?
Good question.
I mean, the biggest thing is I just want people to come in here and feel comfortable buying a car. I know we're going to listen to you, and just make it about them and make sure they're happy leaving here. And the best thing I ever hear is when people tell, "Hey, we're getting ready to buy a car and we're so scared to come in and don't know how the process is going to be," and then when they buy from us and say it was just a great experience and weren't expecting that, so it's just that's our goal. is
And
just
I was going to follow up with that because a lot of people when they come to a dealership they are kind of nervous because they don't want to have that feeling of being sold to or something like that. So how do you approach that in such a way that you make the people feel at home and you give them a good deal and make them feel comfortable and give them that good experience?
Well, really, it just starts from the people we have here working for us, and just being all on the same page and just knowing how to treat the customer when they get here, and just really what from my experience so far is just really listening to the customer and just their wants and needs and doing our best to make them feel like they got a good deal and the exact car they want. So.
Yeah.
And helping them find a good fit for what they need.
Right,
So you don't want to sell them a truck if they only need a small car or something like that.
Absolutely.
And I guess if you would, it's been a while since I bought a car. I shouldn't admit that, but it's true. But kind of walk us through the process. If you're coming in, folks, some of us, it's been a while since they've been in a dealership or maybe never been here. What does that process look like? Is it different for everybody? Do you have kind of a set of things you go through, or how does that work?
It is different for everybody. So, it's a little different if someone has been online or looking around, they know the exact car they're looking for. So that process can go a little quicker. But, most people come in and aren't too sure exactly what they want.
Just
so
shopping.
we like to just sit them down at our desk and just go over their wants and needs. And then, we try to find exactly what they want here. And if not, we just do our best to look for that for them. And
that's great.
Yeah, so, it's a pretty smooth process. We just try to keep it the same for everyone.
That's important though, because when you're buying a car, to sit down and try and go through some of the, priorities for individuals, because every car is different, rather than just kind of starting by what looks good or what appeals to you. Knowing some of those features that might be important, it's going to be different maybe for a bachelor than it would be for, a family of 5.
Right.
And just depending on some of your conveniences that you must have. So it's kind of like buying a house.
Yeah, and just a note on that real quick is just in educating them about the vehicle, not just listening to their needs and then going and finding it, but just really showing them why it fits them good.
Right.
So,
And how the things work
Yeah.
too, so they don't drive off not knowing how to use the features.
And I think you guys probably do a pretty good job of just asking the right questions of people as well.
Yeah.
And some people, when you go in and you have the intention of buying a car or whatever, the person there who's helping may ask a question that you're like, oh, I never thought of that. So I think you guys probably do a pretty good job of that.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
That's great. Well, we're excited for you to have this new outlook and this fresh set of eyes, and you've been here a while, so we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Chris.
Well,
Thanks
Chris
so
Cook,
much.
thank you so much for having us today. It's been great talking with you.
You guys too. Thanks a lot.
And that's all the time we have for Wisconsin Family. We've been here on location at Courtesy Ford here in Sauk City. And from all of us here at Wisconsin Family, we'll see you next time.
Every day is a new beginning. Shine.